Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Expert Legion here. I'm going to talk about how to get all of the achievements, suits, jumpsuits, and pressure. Let's get straight into it. Very simple. The first 5 of them, we have all of the angler variants. We have angler, which is your regular, and then we have Blitz, we have Pinkie, we have Chainsmoker, and then we have Frogger. So when it comes to Frogger, I've noticed that his name doesn't really appear here because you would see Angler, you see Blitz, you see Pinkie, but you don't see and then there's Chainsmoker, but you don't see Frogger anywhere. Well, Frogger is actually the Blood Ocean jumpsuit right here. I was really confused until I looked it up. I'm like, oh, okay, so that's Frogger. So yeah, that's all 5 of them. We have Angler, Blitz, Pinkie, Chainsmoker, and then Frogger. I don't know why they name it. They don't name it Frogger, but they name it Blood Ocean. I'm guessing it's a direct reference to Iron Lung. If I'm mistaken, let me know in the comments, but I believe it's a reference because one of the monsters is actually in there. Because game reference, yeah. But encounter Angler, you get the suit for Angler. Encounter Blitz, and you get the suit for Blitz. Encountering Chainsmoker will get you the Chainsmoker fit. Encountering Frogger and survive. You have to survive all these, by the way, so you can get the suits. That's it for the 5. The Angler variant. We're gonna move on to Eyefestation. So Eyefestation has 3 things, but. So we have the regular Eyefestation jumpsuit, right, which is located right here. Then we have the other 2 variants of Eyefestation. Now, you're probably curious as a veteran player, what do you mean multiple variants? Well, when you flash him with the flash beacon, he changes forms. So that's why the other 2 suits comes in. You get the Enraged Eyefestation, which is the 2nd level. Then there's the final level for Eyefestation, which is the Outrage Eyefestation. Hardest one, by the way, to deal with. But yeah, that's how you get it. But it's also part of the badge for the plus in range. I'm going to put the badges on screen, so you don't have to worry much about that. Next up, we have the Void Jumpsuit. This requires you to have a teammate with you. Why? Well, you gotta help a teammate out of the tentacle lockers or the Void Mass locker. Right. Once you do that, you pull them out, you get the suits. Same thing. If your friend's trying to get it, you have to get in. They have to rescue you. You get the suit. Pretty simple from there. And that is the Void Jumpsuit located right here. That's it for the Void Jumpsuit. We're gonna move on to the Pandemonium Jumpsuit. Unlocked by surviving Pandemonium without using a locker or without being spotted. So, you haven't watched any of the Pandemonium guide or encounter, I think I explained it somewhere, but you need to survive a Pandemonium without being spotted. And you're like, okay, without being spotted, cool, I'll just hop on a locker. No, it doesn't work like that, sorry, I know it sucks, but what you gotta do is you have to hide out of sight. You're like, okay, out of sight, how can I do that? Well, 2 ways. Hop in the vent. Okay, don't stay to the end of the vent or near the beginning of the vent. Stay in the middle of it. You'll live. Or, even better, if there is a sub-room, you can hide on the sides and stay still. Okay? Remember, if you can see him, he can see you. So make sure he doesn't see you. That's for the Pandemonium suit located right here. Very Pandemonium-like. Okay. The color scheme? Okay, whatever. Anyways, moving on. Squiddle Jumpsuit. Located right here. You need to aggro a Squiddle above 90% and look away. That's how you unlock the suit. You're like, okay, what do you mean? Okay. You can use your flashlight, look at it until it like 90% and then look away. Or you can stand next to him and then you can walk away. Just make sure not to aggro him to 100%. So there has to be a lot of time to this. Yeah, but as long as you can reach it to around the limit of 90% without aggroing it, you should be okay. And you get the Squiddle suit. That's the name, pinpoint Squiddle. Moving on, we have the Wall Dweller suit jumpsuit right here. Yay! Wall jumpsuits. What you need to do is you need to scare off a wall dweller who is targeting a teammate or targeting you. I believe. I'm not too sure. Okay, don't quote me on that. But if you're playing with friends, you get this batch much easier. Okay, so just bring somebody or play in public lobby. Doesn't matter. But you need to scare off a wall dweller that's targeting a teammate. Yeah, just look back. If you hear a wall dweller, just look back. Okay, you get the suit. Pretty simple from there. But let's move on to the Sebastian. Okay, this is the Sebastian. Okay, it's outfit because it is an outfit, it's not a jumpsuit. Anyways, Sebastian outfit. It's right here. Give him hell. Oh yeah. How do you get it? Well, you need to complete the Just Good Business badge by the Saboteur entire stock. You need to gain up to whatever item it is that Sebastian has in stock when you meet him. You need to buy everything, and I mean everything on his tail. Once you buy all of that, you can get the suit. Just make sure not to flash him. Yeah, I know a lot of people want to do that. Don't do that. Anyways, moving on. Gonna go into the Ranger jumpsuit. Let me find it real quick here. Ranger, where are you? Yes, this is Ranger jumpsuit. So, what is it? Well, you need to have Painter or Z779 trigger your PDG, or stands for Prisoner Diving Gear. You're like, okay, for a new player anyway, how do I get my PDG to explode? Well, there's actually one way to do this. It's not the other way. I think there's only one way. You need to reach to the Rich, because the Rich has those radio things that are speaking a bunch of gibberish language. You need to go into there. You need to have your PDG triggered by that radio in the Rich, and that's how you can get this the Ranger jumpsuit. Pretty brutal, since you have to go from door 0 to 100, and then you have to get to the Rich, and then you have to die. But that's how you get the suit. Moving on, we have the Lopee Jumpsuit. Okay, you guys ever play doors? It's basically glitch in this game. Let me find it right here. Oh, he looks so stylish. Anyways, how do you unlock the suit? Well, you unlock it by staying back away from your team until the door closes. So you need to have another teammate with you. I'm sorry for all those solo players out there, but you need to have a player with you. They need to go way ahead of you, like 7 doors ahead of you, 5 doors ahead of you, and you need to stay back until the door that you're looking at is closed. That's when Lope spawns and brings you back to your teammate's current position. But all you have to do is just stay back. Meanwhile, your teammate pushes forward, and then you get the badge, because the guy's gonna drag your butt up to your teammate's position. So yeah, that's how you get that. The Aurek and the Nightfall jumpsuit. Here's Aurek, very nice, very clean, and the Nightfall jumpsuit, perfect. How do you get it? 2 ways. You need to drink a party special. So you need to find those rooms that occupies the that is a party room. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. I don't have a clip of it right now, but it's those rooms that have a bunch of skeletons around, and it looks like a living room, and there's a skeleton by the bar with a drink. So that drink, you need to buy it, and you get the artifice badge. That's one way. Okay, I believe it's also like 500 data to buy a drink. Don't quote me on that, I'm not pretty sure, but yeah. But the second way to get this is you need to find a gambling room. Yes, the room is super duper rare. I'll put an image on it on screen so you guys know what you're looking at. But the gambling room is pretty freaking hard to find. The only time I've encountered was like back in beta, and I've never seen it ever again. So pretty rare. You have to find it. If you're lucky, you can go in and you can gamble, and you can get the party special, which is also a 1% chance from gambling, by the way. I know that sucks, but yeah, those are 2 ways you can get, either through finding that bar room, the party room, whatever. Or you can go gambling. But that's it for the Artifice. We're gonna move on to the Ink Jumpsuit, which is one of the newly released ones. Pretty Nash, or to the Friendly Fire update, that's what I meant. But Ink Jumpsuits, how do you get it? Well, you gotta speedrun the Hadao Black Site in under 45 minutes. You're like, what? 45 minutes? That is impossible. Well, don't worry, ladies and gents. It is possible. Here's a few tips. Why are these guys looking at me? You need to go to the accessibility. We can go down. No, it's not here. Where is it? Settings, please. Work with me here. There's supposed to be a setting somewhere around here. For some reason, it's not showing up for me. But you are able to turn on the a timer in game that pops up on screen. You guys have probably seen many of my other videos where I've kind of showed like doing guides, and you'll see a timer at the top right. That's basically what it is. It's in here somewhere. For some reason, it's not showing up on my setting page. So you need to speed run through from 0 to the end of the bridge to getting out of the submarine. Okay, it's easy. Okay, as long as you're focusing, you're gonna get in those lockers. Okay, you can get in lockers. Don't worry. You can use subrooms, you can use vents, you can use flashlights, whatever. You can do whatever, just as long as you get to the end as fast as you can. Okay, no pressure though. No pun intended. Ha. Moving on. The hardest batch that is RNG, by the way, is called the Clown Jumpsuit. I don't have the jumpsuit. Like I said, it's difficult. You see how many deaths I have? 114. I have not gotten it. I am desperate. I am sweating for that one batch. 114 deaths. Most of it are from the dying from doing the batch. So you know the severity of the batch. But how do you get it? You get it by reaching the end of the ridge on a solo run without using any locker. Yeah, you heard that right. You need to complete the entire game, not complete to the end of the ridge, to be exact, on a solo run without using a locker. 114 deaths is not worth it. This is 100%. The batch is RNG. It's not skill related. It's RNG. You have to get lucky with the spawn room. You need to get into subrooms. You need to get into the vents. You need to somehow. Hopefully, the monster spawn is correct. You want to make sure that the Pandemonium doesn't spawn. It's ridiculous, but it's doable. Okay, I'm just exaggerating because 114 deaths is brain damaging to me, but it is doable. Because it's RNG. And yes, that is how you get the Clown Jumpsuit. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have any questions, please put it in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.